Day 28 carnivore. I still have, the flu. I do have, not carnivore, not keto flu. I do have the real flu. My nose is completely done and my ears, and I'm getting better. Since yesterday, it was a game changer again. I just ate 2 times. I did have at 12 three eggs, soft boiled, love it, with 1.5 meat patty because I just couldn't eat more. I was full. I was full and satisfied. I did drink some soup, just pure soup from beef, um 2 times, just a little bit, and then I had at 6 o'clock I had two salmon big steaks for my omega-3, and that was, and a coffee at about 14 o'clock. So that was it, a coffee with butter, and I didn't have anything else, and I was so satisfied. I was so happy. I was so full the whole day. I did feel great. My stomach went away. My weight dropped down. So for me, the key is the dairy part, to cut it out, the cheese parts to cut it out, to the fruit part to cut it out, because that's what makes the difference for my body. It's just, dropping the weight and everything. And I can see also what Luke said, one of the followers. Thank you. You're completely right. My body is changing the fat into muscles somehow. I can see it. It's so strange. I'm not training. I'm not doing anything. But my fat, which was actually, like doing this, it changed to muscles. It's hard. And also my stomach is showing muscles as soon as one day. Even it's enough just to eat, like fasting, eating 2 times, and eating enough, being full, being satisfied, and just eat, fish, eggs, and meat, because that's kind of work for me, and not eating dairy and fruits. So this is just mind blowing, honestly. And yeah, I think it's very important to choose your battles. And for me, after now almost a month, it's to get out of the dairy part, because that was really bad for me, for my stomach and everything. So that's one thing I need to focus on, because that will help me to drop the weight as well, and to feel better. So yeah, I just feel overall more energy, more clarity, more just present, and that's this little thingy that makes it different. So I also wanted to see if I'm in ketosis, when I'm getting better, with these stripes from the pharmacy. I never done that. I have no clue about this ketosis part, so I have to get myself a little bit more into it to understand it, because it's a little bit difficult for me to understand what this means and how this works. But I'm curious. And one thing I realized yesterday, I told my mom and my son to go shopping and to buy some healthy stuff, even what they consider healthy, not from the carnivore perspective, but if he wants to eat rice or tomatoes or something like this, to buy, the healthier kind of things if he wants to eat it, because he had a meat aversion, and I really need him to eat. And then I said to my mom, please be, just look at the label, see that there are not, some stupid ingredients, buy the stuff, healthier versions even of this stuff. And they came back, and I was shocked. I was really shocked. It was a highly processed rice, which was made out of tomatoes, and this Uncle Ben's 1 minute, bullshit, and some fries that are, already done and highly processed. And I was like, are you kidding me? I said, didn't I teach you anything? Can you just buy normal rice and tomatoes, and we're gonna cook this freshly made, and have just a potato to make your fries with good fats? What am I teaching you since one month? And they did eat, carnivore, but this thing was, I was so mad. I was so sad, because we were talking about this. We went shopping together. I told them, what to take care of and what to read, and the labels and ingredients, and then they bought this, and I was like, I was so devastated, honestly. I have to be honest, I was devastated, and I was mad, I was angry. And then I said, sorry, it's not gonna happen again. That's it. It's not about, you're not allowed to eat anything. You can eat whatever you want, but just make good choices. I wanna get you there just to make the better choices, even if with the stuff you want to eat. Then choose the healthier bread, which are you baking by yourself, or from one local, I don't know, baker, where you know what is inside, without this, all this crap which is in processed food. Please do this, or go to the farmers market, buy their vegetables and fruits if you like to, if you want to. So that was just seeing that it's not about meat or that or this or that. It's for both of them. It's just highly processed food. They were used to it, and I have to be more, more kinder, of course, and more patient, because it takes time to get people there. I know that, but still, it's hard if you're living with people, and then you're explaining everything again and again and again, and then they buy this crap. It's just, I just don't get it. And since I'm very sick, not right now, but in with my chronic diseases, I I don't want my son to get sick and go to the hospitals all the time. And that's what's my focus. And just get him there to make better choices. And it's just better choices, not to eat the whole time, snacks and chocolate and all this crap, because he can, because that's what I did when I was his age, because my father was giving me money and my mom, and I was eating every day pizza. Every day at school, I was eating pizza, and every day I was eating also something sweet and some chocolate bar. And what should I say? That's what children will buy if they have the chance to, if they're not, you know, just having a little bit more of an understanding what works for their body, and what helps them and reduces their stomach aches and stuff like this. But yeah, patience is not really my strong suit, I have to say. I know that's not a good character, but yeah. And one thing I also that is starting to popping up in my feed is vegans who are fighting carnivores. It's just insane. I think there are some Harna Carnivore. I can't remember how this guy, he was just popping up all the time, and I thought he was kidding. In the first time, I was thinking he is a carnivore and making jokes of carnivores by just making it funny, and just I thought he was a carnivore, honestly. And now after the fourth time, I realized that he's against carnivores, and he's like completely trained and vegan, and showing showing off and telling how people are awful and just you know just being so mean about it when people are just telling their experience. And I think that's the worst thing to do. What the hell? Just tell your own experience, tell your own story. And there are a lot of evidence for vegan life works, carnivore life works, keto works. So it's different for everybody. And just people minding their own business and showing what they believe in, it's totally fine, because it's if it works for you, great. Why put these people on a blast and just being awful to them? Awful. I think that's just horrible how this guy works, and some others as well, that I saw now that are popping up since I'm doing this. I cannot watch shorts anymore. Food is like religion and politics. People having opposite sides, and they are fighting. So why having a war because of food? Do what works for you. Where's the problem? If this works for you, great. But one thing that was popping up also on my feed was the fart salad. This new trend, it's called the fart salad. So if you're gonna eat it, you're gonna fart, and people are loving it, because that's so great to have stomach problems and fart all the time. Are they fucking kidding me? I don't know what is wrong with people. And I think that's one thing. If you go carnivore and have this experience like I do with dairy and fruits, and have the difference then when you just eat meat, eggs and fish, for me, not to have any stomach problems, to have a flat stomach all the time, even if I ate so much, and to feel good in my body and to see that my body is strengthened, it's getting more muscles by nature without me doing anything for it, and strengthen me not to have more pain in the end. Maybe I'm not there yet, I don't know. It's just, you know what's the problem? What is the problem? Honestly, I don't know. Just try the things, and then you can have an opinion. I tried vegan, I tried vegetarian, and then these people say, "Yeah, you didn't do it right." Oh, believe me, I did it right. I have a lot of. I'm surrounded by vegans. Damn it. One thing that when I do something, I do experience everything to the last point. And if I feel bad, I ask people and talk to them and let them sit with me, cook with me. That's how I'm as a person am, and I'm trying everything before I'm making my opinions, or and I just can't go with these extreme ways neither, because it's for some people. For my friend, she can't she will be full when she eats carbs. I can eat carbs until I drop dead. I would never be full. I was never full satisfied. And they say, yeah, you have to implement protein with your carbs. Why eat the carbs in the first place then? If protein makes me full, why eat the carbs and have these calories and bad stuff in it? Just because you need fiber and vitamins and something that fish and meat doesn't have. I just don't buy this bullshit. And reading a lot of things also about in these vegan pages that were popping up on my Google search, even from John Baker, that he lost his license because he's doing no good for his patients, and then he got it back, and so on and so on. It was just insane to read this. It was just insane, because you can see if people do something. It was the same with Atkins. It was just bullshit what it is around. Read the New York article about what really happened to Atkins in the end. And that's what people are spreading, this wrong informations all about the globe, and thinking that processed food and somebody ordering steak without fries is crazy. Steak without fries is crazy. Just to eat the steak is crazy. But steak and fries are totally fine. Nobody will ask you. A burger, to eat not the highly processed bread, to eat just the patties, that's stupid. That's not healthy. But to eat the highly processed bread is with fries? I just cannot get my mind into. If you see it, you cannot unsee it. That's what a lot of the carnivores are saying, and that's the truth. And it's not about having vegetables or fruits or something. And this highly manipulated vegetables and fruits we are buying don't have anything to do with healthy. Nothing. There are no any kind of things that will benefit you in the end, because they're putting toxins and stuff like into these fruits and and all this, just because you know I grow my own tomatoes, because in the last summer, and I did a lot of fruits and everything, and my whole balcony was full of things. And in the end, all I was being so careful and doing all the right things and putting all the biological, okay, organic things to make it grow and to make it look great and everything and taste good. But then all these little things and flies and so on started to getting into these fruits and destroying them. So I asked, what can I do? And then I tried all these organic things, but they didn't work. In the end, it's just working if you put something that is more not healthy even for the humans, that will provide these things to you break down, and and don't look good in the end. And if you see these naturally grown things that you have in your garden, then that's completely different even from this what you buy in the store. And it's so hard work to keep them alive without all this crap. So yeah, I just can say that has nothing to do with healthy anymore. Nothing. And even meat, yes, with the whole antibiotics and stuff like they're putting also into the cow, and of course that's also nothing to do with healthy anymore. But still, an animal has different. I don't know, I think it's different. It's just different than to have these toxins just eating pure out of this. You The meat is just, for me it's kind of different. I cannot explain it what it is, but with a cow with the four stomachs and so on, just filtering a little bit more of these toxins that are inside, or taking a little bit more care where you got your meat from. I don't know. I really don't know. I just think the whole world is sucks. According to food, it just sucks. According to religion fights, it sucks. According to politic fights, it sucks, because people are just trying to point a finger on somebody and just fight. And all these people that are actually the problem, which are allowing all this high processed food and writing, for children, oh, it's healthy because there are a lot of vitamins in a highly processed, full of sugar shit, cornflakes, that doesn't have to do anything with vegan healthy or carnivore healthy or whatever. It's just shit, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think people shouldn't attack other people just minding their own business and trying the things. They should attack the government and people who are making the decisions in the end, that this is okay. It doesn't matter even if it's fruits or vegetables or whatever you're fighting for. In the end, you should fight the right people, not people just trying to figure out what helps them in the end, just my opinion. But I'm sick. I do have a lot of time now to think of this bullshit, and I'm so happy now to just chill, watch Gossip Girl, drink my electrolytes, and then go to sleep, and then hopefully be healthy the next couple of days. So yeah, see you.